Real Estate and Ingram Plumbing.
Bringing you all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth. Sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
It's time now for the Eagle 102 pregame show. Sponsored by Bowling Green Pharmacy.
Getting ready for the second game of the night. Bowling Green and Winfield, both these teams in the championship semi via an upset, as Bowling Green had beaten Clopton 49-42 in the opening round, and Winfield beat North Callaway 58-51 in their opening round game. So two teams that on paper shouldn't be here are here, and the winner will move on to the championship game to take on the Ellsbury Indians. We'll talk about it when we go through our keys to the game for you after this on KJFM.
Bowling Green tournament coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by Bowling Green Pharmacy, Fessler Insurance Agency, a branch of Country Financial, Alicia Koenig, owner and broker of Remax Realty Shop, and Kraus Realty.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. During the process, I'll work closely with your lender and other professionals to make it as effortless as possible. I'm here with you every step of the way, so when you're ready to buy or sell, call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Bowling Green Tractor wants to change the way you think about yard work with their Ego 56-volt ARC lithium battery-powered lawnmowers, weed eaters, blowers, trimmers, and chainsaws. At Bowling Green Tractor, you can walk in and see for yourself just how easy these products are to handle. Bowling Green Tractor, your home for Ego. Power beyond belief.
At Pike County Memorial Hospital, we know how important athletics are for your kids, but with an active lifestyle of sports come health risks and safety hazards. As a certified athletic trainer at Pike County Memorial Hospital, I work closely with our primary care physicians, orthopedic doctors, and physical therapists. We can make a difference between safe play and dangerous injuries for your athletes. Working with Bowling Green, Clopton, and Louisiana schools, our goal is to provide the best possible outcome for your athlete. I'm Casey Sutton, certified athletic trainer with Pike County Memorial Hospital. I'm at work while your athletes are at play.
The most complete coverage of high school sports is on Eagle 102, and it's brought to you by Mid-America Auto and Towing, the Mercantile Bank, and Pike County Mutual Insurance.
Time now for the Eagle 102 keys to the game on KJFM. Sponsored by Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate in Louisiana.
And our keys to the game for Bowling Green and Winfield. Bowling Green just has to do exactly what they did to the Clopton Hawks the other day, and that's play responsible on the offensive end. I think I only remember one turnover in that entire game, and that was Starks throwing it over someone's head going up on a transition, which they're usually good for about 10 of that exact same play. They limited it to one against Clopton. Played good defense, really quick hands on defense, and that led to not only some fast breaks, but some really good dunks as well.
Yeah, they played so well the other night, and obviously Bowling Green tournament, whenever you come into this, especially if you are Bowling Green, you have a lot of energy, you have a lot of excitement, and I think that showed a lot, and they have a lot of pride in this tournament. They want to see themselves in the championship game. They played well the other night. They have to play well again tonight to make it to the championship.
Those are our keys to the game. Starting lineups on the other side of this break here on the Eagle 102 pregame show.
Bowling Green tournament coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by Southside, Castile's Color Wheel, and Bibb Beach and Collier Funeral Homes and Crematory.
Hello, this is Brittany Hinkey with Community State Bank of Missouri. Now is the perfect time to start saving for retirement. Community State Bank offers competitive rates on traditional and Roth IRAs. Unlike most investments, some contributions may be tax deductible and will grow either tax deferred or tax free. Come in and see one of our IRA representatives in Troy or Bowling Green to maximize your savings opportunities today. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887, member FDIC.
Ingram Plumbing has always been known for its outstanding plumbing service, but did you know that Ingram's is also the largest retail plumbing supply store in the area? We carry Delta faucets, a complete line of Whirlpool tubs and showers, jacuzzi pumps, and many other specialty items. Stop by Ingram Plumbing today, Highway 61, Bowling Green.
The best coverage of high school sports on KJFM is brought to you by County Market in Louisiana and Vandalia, Perkins Electrical Services, and Bowling Green Pharmacy.
The Eagle 102 starting lineups on KJFM are sponsored by Community State Bank of Missouri in Bowling Green and Troy.
And your starting lineups for this championship semifinal. First for the visiting number 6 seed Winfield Warriors. They're 6-11, coached by John Varner. They'll start at junior. Number 0, Micah Burke, junior as well. Number 2, Brady Creech in the starting 5. A sophomore at 6'3", number 5, Logan Keel gets the start. Number 14, 6-foot senior Peter Nickel. And number 22, 6'2" senior Caden Kyman. So again, it's Burke, Creech, Keel, Nickel, and Kyman for the Winfield Warriors. For the number 7 seed Bowling Green Bobcats, they're 6-7, coached by Craig Smith. Kind of crazy the disparity between the amount of games played between these two. Both 6 wins, but Bowling Green at 6-7 and Winfield at 6-11. How about a senior at 5'10", number 0, Brandon Gams, 2 zeros starting tonight. Junior at 6 foot, number 1, Marcus Starks, and he is wearing number 1 tonight.
He's wearing number 1 tonight.
Junior at 6'4", number 10, Blaine Bryant. Sophomore at 6'3", Jason Eskew gets the start. I called Starks a junior. He's a senior. And another senior, number 32, 6 foot, Zach Gibson. So your starters for Bowling Green, again, Gam, Starks, Bryant, Eskew, and Gibson. That's the starting 5 for both sides. The team's starting to head to their benches for national anthem and introductions. We'll take a break. We're just minutes away from basketball from the Bowling Green Invitational, the 98th Bowling Green Invitational Men's Championship Semis, next on Eagle 102.
Bowling Green tournament coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by Kara and Cliff at Show Me Caviar LLC, County Market, and Pike County Memorial Hospital.
Royal Banks is your community bank with locations throughout St. Louis, St. Charles, Northeast Missouri, Granite City, and Jerseyville, Illinois. A Royal Bank branch is not far away. Royal Banks bring experienced staff and products and services designed to meet your professional and personal financial needs. Investing in our communities, one client at a time. Call 314-212-1500 today. Royal Banks of Missouri, member FDIC and equal opportunity lender.
This is Tara Grody, and People's Savings Bank is excited to announce the Bobcat debit card. People's Savings Bank believes in giving back to the communities we serve, and that begins with the school district. Every time you use your Bobcat debit card as a credit, People's Savings Bank will give the school district 5 cents. That may not sound like a lot of money, but since starting this program 6 years ago, PSB has been able to give back over $120,000. Open an account online at ourpsb.com or stop by our branch. We are the one with a bright blue roof. Start earning the Bowling Green School District money today just by using your debit card. Member FDIC.
When you support a locally owned pharmacy, you're contributing to the growth of the community. The dollars you spend stay right here to support our local community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned pharmacies. There's one right here. Health Mart pharmacists have a personal commitment to their communities because, just like you, they support their community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned and hometown proud.
Louisiana is a Health Mart town. Family Drug Health Mart Pharmacy. The right people, the right price, right downtown. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Area high school sports on Eagle 102. Brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, State Farm Insurance, Cindy Blaylock agent, and Bowie General Services.
Great sounding national anthem from the Bowling Green Pep Band.
They did a great job.
I don't see either of the teachers over there. Liv said they were both out today, and by rule, right? No school, no play, right?
No school, no play, but here they are. Somebody stepped up.
The band stepped up.
Yeah.
As they introduce the Winfield Warriors to this near-capacity crowd. The last section of bleachers past the band are bare right now, but I think those are even going to fill up. The Bowling Green student section is absolutely jam-packed.
It's a whiteout.
They'll get pretty loud here as the Bowling Green Bobcats are introduced here on semifinal night. Winner into the championship game to take on Ellsbury. So will we have a all Lincoln County final, or will the hosts continue their search for an upset championship?
I know Bowling Green wants that championship. Girls got knocked out yesterday, so this is their chance. Obviously, if boys do lose tonight, they do go to that third place game, but I think a championship would make them feel a lot better.
Been a few years since they've been in a championship game here at home. So that would be a return to normalcy for the Bowling Green tournament. Some of the best tournaments. When you've got the home team in the tournament championship, it just makes championship night that much bigger because the crowds are going to be huge at the end of the night.
That, and when you think about the Clopton tournament this year, you also had that kind of situation where, that gym was packed. There's just so much more energy. There's a lot more buzz whenever the tournament host is in the championship.
So I'm not sure the theme of the Palm squad tonight, but all but 2 were wearing Rolling Stone T-shirts. The other 2 were wearing AC/DC T-shirts.
There's a variety of Rolling Stones T-shirts, too.
Blaine Bryant's jumping center against Caden Kyman. The ball's in the air. Blaine wins it back, and Gam takes it across the line for Bowling Green. They have the first possession to Jace Askew. Askew looking for a little room out high to the near side for Zach Gibson. Gibson to Marcus Starks. Starks into the corner for Gam. Gam to the near side for Askew. Good ball fake. Finds the baseline but loses the ball, and it's picked up by Micah Burke for the Warriors. Ahead to Brady Creech. Creech to the far corner. They're going to try the 3. They're going to, got pinned on the side of the rim. I thought it was going in.
Yeah, you came out from a long way there with the 3-point shot.
Return shot was no good, and Bowling Green the defensive rebound. Gibson across the line with it to the near side for Gam. Gam for a kick out 3. Starks no good. Askew going to be charged for a personal. Got over the back of the Winfield player on that rebound.
Just trying to get the rebound, and hands started flying and pushed off over the back of Winfield player.
His first foul, team's first. 50 seconds gone in the first. No score between the Bobcats and Warriors. Out high with it, number 14, Peter Nickel. Nickel hands it off for Kyman to the baseline. Across the baseline, shot off the glass is good. First points of the ball game scored by Logan Keel. 2-0 Winfield. Across the line, Gibson to Bryant. All the way across. Askew for 3 in the lead. No. And the rebound grabbed by Keel as he's doing work on both ends of the floor. And all stolen away by Bryant. 2-on-1 to the hoop. Gibson off the glass and good. Zach Gibson with the first points for the Bobcats. We're tied at 2. Long pass ahead to Micah Burke. Burke, a junior. To the near side for number 14, Peter Nickel.
They're moving quick tonight.
Yes, they are. Back to Burke. Burke over to the far side for Kyman. His 3 in and out. Rebound grabbed by Blaine Bryant. Gibson ahead. Corner now for Askew. Back for Gibson. To the near side for Starks. Marcus kicks it out. Here's the 3 from Gibson. A little long on that one. They haven't found the range yet. And the rebound grabbed by Peter Nickel. Long pass ahead. Burke for 3. That one in and out. Another rebound by Bryant. Gibson falls down, and a travel called. I think he got poked in the eye.
Yeah, he's messing with it now. That doesn't feel good.
No.
No matter when it happens, how it happens, if you poke yourself in the eye, it doesn't feel good.
So Winfield will take it at the first chair of their bench, past the scorer's table. To Brady Creech. Creech, where's number 2 for the Warriors? Over to the far side now for Kyman. Out high for Logan Keel. Keel gives it back to Creech. Creech to number 14, Peter Nickel. Near side for Kyman. He traveled, yeah. Shuffled his feet.
Mm-hmm. He was just trying to come to a complete stop more than anything, and his feet just kept going. I don't think the Bowling Green student section can get any fuller.
Without calling the fire marshal. Here's Gibson. Has it again from Askew. Oh, he carried the ball. Yeah, He palmed it.
And back-to-back
turnovers.
Too. Both teams having some issues early with turnovers.
First substitution as Caden Palmer, the 6-foot junior, comes in to replace Logan Keel. Tied at 2, nearly 3 minutes gone here in the first. Folks still making their way into the gymnasium. They'll go far side to Burke. He'll take it across uncontested. The only Bobcat in the backcourt was Brandon Gam. Here's Kyman. Blocked by Bryant, but back out to the point. Winfield continues. Burke with it. Off the wing with a pass to Brady Creech. Bowling Green starting to pick up the pace defensively. Drop it down to the low blocks. Kind of behind the backboard. That shot, good pass to Palmer, and he puts it in.
His first points, 4-2. Winfield leads Bowling Green.
4.5 to go here in the first. Eskew with it. 2 Starks in the corner. Starks had it taken away. Don't see that much. And Kyman and his mutton chops pass it up the floor, and we're going to have a foul against Bowling Green with 4:18 to go.
This one going on Brandon Gam.
His first, team second. The foul's 2-0. Bowling Green with both of them. Up top, here's Nickel. Nickel gives it to Creech to the near side for a 3, and dropping that down is Palmer. He's come off the bench with 5 points. 7-2, Winfield. Halfway through this first quarter. Bryant to the hoop. He's fouled.
Laying down after that one.
Kind of went down awkwardly, and he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. First foul against the Winfield Warriors, and it's on Peter Nickel. 3:57 to play, and Bryant drops that one through for his first point tonight.
That is the first point scored since Zach Gibson earlier in the first quarter.
They're in the first over in the middle school gym consolation semi, and Clopton leads North Callaway 15-10. Second shot, no good. 2 Warriors there for the rebound, and Palmer brings it down. Going coast to coast, Kyman scores. Caden Kyman makes it 9-3, a 6-point lead for the Warriors here in the first. Gam to Askew. Chase. Kick out, back to Gam.
Some good defense from Winfield here in the first quarter.
Yeah, they're spreading out, making Bowling Green work.
Yeah.
Step out 3, Gibson, no. And Askew almost picked up a foul on the rebound. Winfield comes away with it. Here's Burke for 3. That shot no good. Bryant, the rebound, he's bumped, but still comes away with it, and now loses control when he's by himself. Gibson to Neil Rainey, and a blocking foul, or they're going to call the charge.
Charge. So is that on Neil Rainey?
Yes, it is.
It is first.
He led with the hip, but he spun off the man. That kind of disguised it a little bit, but didn't fool the referee. 5 minutes gone here in the first. 6-point lead for the Warriors. Nickel takes it. Now crosses the line. He's in trouble. Gets it off to Kyman. Now for Palmer. Caden Palmer. Back to Kyman. To the corner. Here's a 3. That one drops through. Peter Nickel with his first 3 points tonight. And it's 12-3 Winfield. Timeout Bowling Green. 2:35 to go in the first from the Bowling Green Invitational on Eagle 102.
Bowling Green tournament coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, Center Locker Service, and PJ Salon.
Hey, this is Ryan with Mid-America Auto and Towing in Bowling Green, and we've got the lot looking good and ready to go. We've got something for everybody's budget. We have a constant rotation of new inventory, including cars, trucks, and SUVs. So if you're out and you're looking for a new car, come by and see me. The Mid-America Auto and Towing, just off Highway 54 in Bowling Green, is a one-stop shop. Like us on Facebook or check out our website, midamericaautoandtowing.com.
Follow area high school sports throughout the season on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Shelter Insurance Agent Tim Jenkins, Veolia Landscape Supply, Royal Banks, and a taste of Philly.
2:35 to go in the first. 12-3. Winfield out to a Nice lead over Bowling Green. Not the start that the Bobcats wanted. With it is Gam in the backcourt to Eskew. Almost lost it. Pass back to Gam. He's across the line. Changes direction. Kicks it to the corner for Jace. A hard pass. And he loses it on the baseline. He's worried about his feet and lost the ball. Shot blocked, and last touch by Winfield. That one had a lot going on, and the official stayed right on top of it. Appears to have made the right call.
Zach Gibson sits down for Bowling Green.
Winfield had too many players on the floor.
Play with 5.
Gam in the backcourt to Eskew. He'll start it. Get it to Gam to take across the line. Back to Eskew. Pass was tipped. Still got to Jace. Back to Bryant. Blaine. For Neil Rainey. Rainey tried to go through 2 men and is fouled. I think it's going to go on Nickel. Nope.
Yep.
Yeah, the hand closed. So who'd it go on? Number 30, Caden Palmer.
His first. Nickel, I think, thought it was going on him. He wasn't very happy about it.
He checks out. Eskew off the inbound. On the far point to Gam. Near side, Starks. Had time. Palmer got out to defend. Back to Eskew. He'll take the 3 with a hand in his face. No good. And the rebound pulled down by Nickel. A couple of Winfield players fight over the ball. They work it down low. Shot. Blocked. But Winfield, came up with it. Now Starks with the steal. He's on the run. He wants some points. To the hoop. Blocking foul and the bucket. Good body control by Starks that time. Avoids the charge, gets the basket, and will go to the line.
So that is the first point scored since Zach Gibson. Well, you had Blaine Bryant who had the free throw, but scoring has been scarce for Bowling Green here in the first quarter.
12-5, minute 19 to go. And that's a 3-point play. Off the back iron, backboard and in. Back the other way is Brady Creech. Creech guarded by Gam. Lane opens up. Shot no good.
Eskew with the
taken
rebound.
Away. Kick out. Burke for 3. Oh, that's a dagger.
He was wide open.
When you get a steal that turns into 3 points and they lose it out of bounds, a turnover gives it back to Winfield, and the Warriors can really grab a stranglehold on this game early if they hit on this possession. 15-6, a 9-point lead right now. And now the official saying SU can't come out of the ball game.
So Zach Gibson is ready to check in at the next whistle.
Interesting. Down to 50 seconds. Here's Brady Creech. Lost control to the near side. Guarded by Gam. And a 5-second call.
So now coming in is Zach Gibson. Coming out is Eskew.
43.6 seconds to go in the first. Bowling Green needs to hit on this possession.
Brady Creech comes out for Winfield. Dalton is in for Bowling Green.
His first action tonight. He's got the ball for the Bobcats. The near side, Gibson.
30 seconds to play in the first quarter.
Free throw line for Bryant. Now to Gam in the corner, and he has it taken away. There's just no passing lane. Nickel gathers in the steal, down to 19 seconds. To Micah Burke. Burke just drained a big 3 to make it a 9-point game. Here's another 3. That one's good.
That's Nickel.
He splashes down his second, and it's 18-6 in favor of the Warriors. Bryant to the hoop. He lays it in, and that'll do it for the first quarter. Not a great first quarter for the Bobcats. They trail by 10 after the opening 8 minutes. 18-8 here in the championship semifinals of the Bowling Green Invitational on Eagle 102.
Bowling Green tournament coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by Ann Lane Boutique, Family Drug, Custom Work Salon, and Advance Eye Care.
The Mercantile Bank of Louisiana is introducing BK Mobile with the ability to take a picture of your check and deposit it into your Mercantile Bank account. You'll never have to worry about getting to the bank. Find more information by visiting mercbk.com. The Mercantile Bank, located on the corner of 3rd and Georgia Streets in downtown Louisiana. Member FDIC.
The area's best coverage of high school sports on Eagle 102 brought to you by Pike County Health Department, People's Savings Bank, and All Parts.
Hear all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
Bowling Green has to be stronger on the ball. They've just lost the ball off their hands a couple of times. The biggest instance of that, ball ended up in Burke's hands, and he drained a uncontested 3.
Yes.
And now it's a 10-point game, a 10-point deficit for Bowling Green at 18-8 after the opening 8 minutes. And that was one of 4 threes that Winfield hit in the first quarter.
Lots of three-pointers from Winfield, and Bowling Green's going to have to know that. They're going to have to defend better. They're going to have to play like they did against Clopton on Tuesday night.
The same intensity, different game plan defensively, and they lose it out of bounds, as Winfield does. Back to Bowling Green. 7 seconds into the second quarter.
And that's a start for Bowling Green.
Yep.
As long as they can capitalize here on that turnover, put some points up, should be good for Bowling Green.
Yeah, you got to turn turnovers into points. Out high with it is Gibson. Gets a pick from Bryant. To Marcus, kick out. Here's Gibson for 3. In and out. Askew the tip up, and they're going to call a foul
on Jace Askew.
Yep.
That is his second.
They're in the second quarter over in the middle school gym. Clopton leading by 10 over North Callaway in the consolation semi. Into the ball game for the first time, Jackson Charlton. He replaces Jace Askew. 27 seconds into the second quarter. Warriors up 10. Here's Kyman with it to Nickel. Out on him is Drew Dalton. To Brady Creech. Kicks it out. Nickel for 3. No. Offensive rebound. Back to Nickel, and what do we have? 3 seconds in the lane? They've been really on that.
Yeah, there's been a lot of calls throughout the course of the tournament.
That was one of the points that Misha sent out to their officials before the season. They were too lax on 3 seconds. Bryant loses the ball, picks it back up. Passes ahead to Dalton, now to Starks. Marcus for 3, yes! Had time, put it home. And that's a big bucket for the Bobcats. They trail by 7 with 6:50 to go. Timeout on the floor. It's 18-11 Winfield on Eagle 102.
Bowling Green tournament coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, Bolin Chevrolet, and Sun Window Company.
On every journey, you should enjoy peace of mind. I'm Corey Buchanan at Pike County Mutual Insurance Company. We take pride in keeping you protected. That's why we offer discounts for good students, safe driving, and more. Trust us to look out for the road ahead. For a free insurance quote on your home, auto, farm, or ATV needs, give myself or
Shelly Clucky
a call today. Pike County Mutual Insurance Company on the square in Bowling Green.
Area high school sports on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Cellular and Satellite Center, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
First game tonight, Ellsbury beat Van Far 60-39. This one is Winfield 18, Bowling Green 11 in the second quarter. Over in the other gym, it's 26-16 still, Clopton leading North Callaway. The winner of that one will take on Louisiana in the consolation game, which starts our coverage at 1:45 on Saturday afternoon here from the Bowling Green tournament. Ladies championships tomorrow, Clopton and Louisiana for consolation, 4:15 pregame, then North Callaway and Winfield, Ellsbury Silex for the tournament championship, scheduled for around 7:15 tomorrow night. Here's a 3, Nickel, no.
Good rebound there by Marcus Starks.
Oh, taken out. And
Man.
an easy 2 points for Brady Creech. How is that not a foul?
That's happened a couple of times to Bowling Green where they get the rebound and it's just stripped from their hands.
Jackson Charlton is tied up, and the jump ball arrow favors the Bobcats this time.
Charlton not too happy about that either.
Askew back in the ball game, replacing Drew Dalton. Starks hands it to Blaine Bryant, goes to the floor, gets it back over his head. He tried a layup. Starks put back, no good, but a foul will send Marcus to the line to shoot a pair.
The foul is on Caden Palmer.
Caden Palmer's second foul. And the free throw is no good.
Bowling Green struggling to score and kind of get ahead here, needing those free throws from Marcus Starks. They're 3 points.
Yep, does make the second one to make it 20-12, 8-point game, 6:12 to go in the half. Creech kicks it back for a three for Kyman, no good. Rebound fought for, and we're going to have a foul on Jackson Charlton.
Be his first.
2 minutes gone here in the second quarter. Brady Creech to the corner. Nickel hands it to Burke. Over to the far side now for Palmer.
Getting some pressure from Blaine Bryant. He almost lost it.
Yeah, Blaine got away with a little contact too. Oh, now. Yeah, the forearm comes out from Brady Creech and takes out Starks.
This is more of a football game than I think a basketball game today. There's lots of bodies on the floor, people running into each other.
Second foul on Creech. Well, if it were a football game, I think Bowling Green would be up by about 35 points right now.
Starters sitting down at halftime.
Yeah. Charlton back up top for Gam. Back to Jackson. He's going to try a three. That one was all arms.
It was.
And on the rebound, a whistle. I'm not sure what the whistle was. Oh, they're pointing at the bench. I'm not sure.
So, did the coach get a warning?
I guess so.
He did get a warning in the Clopton tournament.
Come on, Bobcats, go!
So the ball stays with Winfield. Winfield up 8. With the ball is Camden Palmer. A lot of contact there on Kyman from Blaine Bryant. Moving inside. Block from behind. I think there's going to be a foul on Blaine Bryant.
Yep. Big move from Jackson Charlton, though.
Yeah.
And that will be Blaine Bryant's first.
To the line is Caden Palmer. 5 points. Make it 6. And this free throw could make it a 10-point lead again. They led by 10 after 1. Played 2 minutes. And 48 seconds. Oh, missed the second one, but it took an extra bounce off the rim. That threw off the Bowling Green defense. Bryant says, what about me? I was hacked.
Foul going on Jace Eskew, though. That is his third. He just came back in the game.
Quickly off the bench, Neil Rainey. Free throw, no good for Camden Palmer. Caden just hit 1 of 2. Camden's turn now. Second shot, no good. Rebound taken away by Dalton as Palmer almost tracked that one down. Rainey with it in the backcourt. Got to come across the line. Gam finally does. 4:59 to play. 9-point lead for the Warriors. Starks to the hoop. No. Rebound saved, and here comes Burke to Palmer, and he has trouble with it. Back to Nickel. Kyman. Bryant going to pick up his second. Big time bump there. They're at the half over in the other gym with Clopton up by 12, 28-16. To the line, Caden Kyman. Be a
Bowling
1-1.
Green having some trouble with fouls in the first half. 4:38 to play. Winfield leads 21-12.
One and one's coming into the ball game. Daniel Barth. Charlton does come in for Bryant. So Bowling Green subtracts a bunch of hair and Winfield adds a bunch of hair. Shot no good. Rebound picked up by Charlton. To Game. Brandon across the line. Far side. Here's a three over everything. The three just is not there for the Bobcats. They need to figure out something else. 21-12, and Stark's going to pick up, well, going to draw the foul on Kyman.
Yeah, he just flopped on the ground. Kyman going the other way. Somehow Marcus Starks make it look like he got tangled up.
Flop game is strong. He's got it again. Here's Starks for three. That's off the mark. You got to come up with a different approach. The three isn't there. Back the other way, two and a foul. Creech, the bucket, the bruise. Second foul on Neil Rainey, 9th team foul. Still over half the second quarter to go.
Not a good first half. Not a good start for Bowling Green.
Nickel back in.
By 11.
Camden Palmer checks out.
Nickelback.
Yep. And the shot is good. 5 points for Brady Creech. 24-12, biggest lead of the night for the Warriors. Rainey checks out. So you got Dalton, Gibson, Gam, Starks, and Charlton in there right now for the Bobcats. Jackson with it. Back to Drew Dalton. Here's Gibson. To Starks. Works against Kyman. Works past him. Gam. Far side. Gibson for three. No. They cannot get a three to save themselves. Nickel with it. Nickel to the baseline into a double team and scores. Peter Nickel has 8 points, 26-14.
Bowling Green has had so many empty possessions.
Yep, palm the ball. Charlton palms it, going back the other way. Another turnover. The amount of turnovers in this one is astronomical compared to the opening round, and Bowling Green wants to talk about it. Coach Craig Smith takes a timeout with 3:28 to play in the half. 26-12, Winfield in control on Eagle 102.
Bowling Green tournament coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Northeast Missouri Title Company, and Meyer Implement Company.
From the classic cheesesteak and rich crab cakes, a taste of Philly in Bowling Green is a fan favorite. A meal ready for you before or after the game, and game day jerseys are welcome. Open 7 days a week. A taste of Philly. Business Highway 54 West in Bowling Green.
Follow area high school sports on KJFM Radio. Brought to you by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Young Enterprises, and Family Drug.
How come the cheerleaders never throw us anything
Yeah.
up here in the broadcast booth?
I want some free Bowling Green Bobcat swag.
I think it was.
Are they balls today?
Yeah, they were foam balls.
I still want it.
Yeah. I've got a lot of stress in my life.
Squeeze it.
A little
Stress ball.
squeezy would be good. 26-12. Bowling Green under a little bit of stress here. A lot of fouls, not a lot of points. Coach Smith getting some discussion points in with the official. On the far side is Winfield has the ball. with Brady Creech. Over to the far side for Nickel. Yeah, he's back. Here's Creech again. And he's stripped of the ball, out of bounds, stays with Winfield, 3:13 to go.
Looked like Drew Dalton was the one to get a hand on it and knock it out.
26-12, the Warriors lead. Winner takes on Ellsbury. Third place game opponent is Van Far. Nickel. Both are tough asks in the final round on Saturday, as that one's knocked out of bounds, stays with Winfield again. 3:06 to go as Barth checks out.
Getting some nice breaks is Winfield, but Bowling Green's going to have to figure it out and turn things around. Energy seems a little low from their bench as well.
Here's Nickel for three off the inbound. No. Air ball goes into the hands of Marcus Starks, and he's knocked down. He is a feather tonight.
Yes. He's like, we have to score somehow.
Yep, so he'll go and shoot 1-and-1s, as that's the 7th team foul and the 3rd foul on Caden Palmer. And Palmer didn't start, but he's got 6 points and 3 fouls. So Marcus goes to the line for a 1-and-1. He was 1 for 2 his last trip, and then he's short on the front half, doesn't earn the back half. And Bowling Green unable to capitalize. Ball loose. Gam gets it. Ahead to Starks. Here we go. To the hoop. Oh, he just lays it in this time. Probably good.
Yeah.
Down by as many as they are. Don't waste the opportunity. Get the points. Make sure. 26-14. It's a 12-point Winfield lead. Really one of the first mistakes that the Warriors have made all night. Up top, Kyman going to drive to the hoop, lay it in. It's just too easy through the lane.
He has 4.
Here's Gam. They beat him back up the floor, get it to Charlton to the hoop. Oh, he can't finish. Oh, man. Back the other way, and how about 2 more? No. Tip up, no. Charlton the rebound. Slapped twice by Nickel, no call. Gam to the near side, Starks. Free throw line extended. He can't get it to fall. 3 Warriors there for the defensive glass. Oh, what a pass, what a finish, Micah Burke.
He has 5.
30-14. Clock running, ball rolled away. Here's Gibson with it. Charlton, pass taken away. I could have got that one. That was a travel. Shot was no good, yeah. Gam back to Jackson. Foul will send Charlton to the line, and that will be the second on Caden Kyman. 30-14, minute 26 to go in the half. 3 Warriors getting ready to check in. Sean Nickel, Camden Palmer, and Logan Keel. And Jackson can't hit the first one. Free throw shooting has not been great.
Coming out is Brady Creech, Nickel,
and Palmer.
Then coming into the game for Bowling Green is
Nate Crumwitty.
Yes.
Second shot, no good. Rebound picked up by Camden Palmer. Here comes Micah Burke. Puts on the brakes, gives it to Kyman. With 1:17 to play in the half. Hands off now for Sean Nickel. Sean back to Camden Palmer. Here's a 3. Kyman, no good. Rebound pulled down by Gibson for Bowling Green. Zach triple teamed in the backcourt. Tipped. Got it back. You can dribble again. And a timeout taken by Coach Smith with 58.9 seconds to go to avoid that 10-second call. 30-14, Winfield leads the Bobcats here in the second on Eagle 102.
Bowling Green tournament coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by Pogue Ford, Silex Banking Company, and Bowling Green Veterinary Clinic.
Some of my fondest childhood memories are from volunteering with my grandmother. Helping others was her passion. She'd always say, the sweetest fruits of life come from serving others. And she was right.
At Shelter Insurance, we strive to make a positive impact in the communities where we work and live.
See me, Tim Jenkins, at 3404 Georgia Street for a free insurance review.
High school sports on your area sports leader, Eagle 102. Brought to you by Bowling Green Tractor, Vicki Cadwalder, Real Estate, and Ingram Plumbing.
I was actively trying to get a ball at that timeout.
They looked our way, but I don't think they
stopped the row ahead of us.
Yes.
Here's Rainey with it for the Bobcats, trailing by 16 to Gam. Gam, good spin on Burke. Kicks it near side to Gibson. Gibson, look how many are down low for Winfield. They always collapse 4 because Bowling Green hasn't shown that they can hit a 3 yet. You hit 2 threes, that lane opens up for the big guys.
Yeah.
27 seconds to go. Nickel out high with it. That's Sean Nickel. To Palmer. Camden Palmer gives it back to Nickel, and 3 seconds in the lane called on Logan Keel. He just fell asleep down there with all the guard play going on. He forgot where he was. He's going to come out of the ball game. Oh, no, he's not. Didn't get the wave in. So Luke Pruitt will have to wait. Here's Crumwoody for 3. No. Gam the rebound. And no shot. Didn't get it off in time. Hit the side of the backboard anyway, and we played 2. 30-14. The Bobcats trail Winfield. They're going to have to figure things out here at the Eagle 102 halftime. Back with that after this on KJFM.
The Eagle 102 halftime report is coming up. Brought to you by Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Wait, there's more. They also offer several options for internet service with Viasat, HughesNet, and AT&T. Hold on, there's still more. They can also do security system installations, have TVs in stocks, mounts, and cables. Now, a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. Call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Community State Bank of Missouri in Bowling Green and Troy, where the #1 priority is the customer and adding new services to help simplify your life and building a strong, high-performance financial services organization. Community State Bank in Bowling Green and Troy, your community bank since 1887, member FDIC.
As many as 50% of people don't take their medication as prescribed. Missing or not taking medication can be deadly. For questions about medication, visit your local Health Mart pharmacy, Bowling Green Pharmacy, located right on the square at 8 North Court in Bowling Green.
The most complete coverage of high school sports is on Eagle 102, and it's brought to you by Mid-America Auto and Towing, the Mercantile Bank, and Pike County Mutual Insurance.
Bringing you all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
It's now time for the Eagle 102 halftime report on KJFM, sponsored by Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green.
30-14, Winfield leads Bowling Green after 2 quarters. Mark Fronick, Maddie Ingram here in the broadcast booth. Very confusing first half, all the way through the Palm dance routine. They came out in Rolling Stone and AC/DC shirts and did a routine to Kiss.
Yep. I was kind of wondering where we were going with that. They were wearing black.
Yeah, well, yeah. Thoroughly confused. I like to rock and roll all night and part of every day. To steal a line from role models. Yeah, between 2 and 4. That's when I like to do my partying. 30-14, our score. And right now, Winfield's whole game plan is just drop down 4, clog up the lane, because Bowling Green only hit 1 3-pointer in the first half of this ball game. And they probably, attempted about 15?
Yeah, they've attempted so many. I think that pretty much anyone that's putting up a shot is coming from three-point range. And you had a couple of guys that were down low that got into foul trouble, and Jace Eskew, Jackson Charlton had a little bit of trouble with it. And you also saw Neil Rainey, who was going down low for the Bobcats and just struggling there. So fouls racked up pretty quickly, and just three-pointers that are just not sinking it. And Bowling Green's going to definitely have to change their plan if they want to stay in this game, as they trail by 16.
And defensively, not only are they hitting their threes, especially in that first quarter, they hit 4 of them. They didn't have to shoot them in the second because the lane was wide open.
The lane is wide open, and they're able to draw Bowling Green in. You can tell that the emotion is kind of high. Like, they are mad about what's happening, and they're able to get those fouls. So Bowling Green got into foul trouble pretty early, so they're able to drive to the basket, and then they're getting their free throws, and they're sinking them as well.
And that's, Winfield, we said it with the Winfield girls last night. They're a team that can kind of get you off your game, get you frustrated. Bowling Green looks frustrated out there, and their focus isn't on the right things right now.
Yeah, and you can definitely tell that the energy and the mood that they have tonight is much different than the one that they brought Tuesday whenever they were able to pull off a big upset. This is not a big upset for them. This is not the same type of game. This is not the same atmosphere, but this is a game to get you to the championship. So you're going to have to make those changes and have a positive mindset coming into that second half, especially if you want to end out on the winning side.
30-14, Bowling Green trails Winfield after 2. Back with first half scoring after this on KJFM.
Bowling Green tournament coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by McMailer & Sons Backhoe and Excavating, Calumet of Missouri, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Wait, there's more. They also offer several options for internet service with Viasat, HughesNet, and AT&T. Hold on, there's still more. They can also do security system installations, have TVs in stocks, mounts, and cables. Now, a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
Agriculture is the backbone of Missouri's economy, and to be successful, you need a strong financial partner. Silex Banking Company wants to be that partner. This is Michael Mudd, president of Silex Banking Company. Whether you're buying commodities, livestock, equipment, or real estate, Silex Banking Company has a lending option for you. Come see our loan officers at 20 South 2nd Street in Silex or call 573-384-5221. Silex Banking Company, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Northeast Missouri Title Company is proud to serve Louisiana and the surrounding areas. They also believe, much like the area athletes, hard work and dedication are what lead to a winning team. Northeast Missouri Title Company wishes all area athletes the very best this season and hopes to see everyone out supporting their favorite teams with excitement and good sportsmanship. Northeast Missouri Title Company at 4th and Tennessee Streets in Louisiana.
The best coverage of high school sports on KJFM is brought to you by County Market in Louisiana and Vandalia, Perkins Electrical Services, and Bowling Green Pharmacy.
Already well underway in the middle school gym. Clopton leading North Callaway now by 10, 39-29, for a chance to take on Louisiana in the consolation game, which will be played at 2 o'clock on Saturday afternoon, 1:45 pregame for men's championship night. Third place game scheduled for 3:30. And Van Far is in that ball game against either Bowling Green or Winfield. And then the tournament championship scheduled for 5 o'clock on Saturday against Ellsbury. The winner of this game against the Ellsbury Indians. As Bowling Green comes back on the floor, not a whole lot of energy as they head back. Girls bracket. Tomorrow, championship night starts at 4:15 with the pregame, 4:30 tip-off. Clopton and Louisiana for consolation. North Callaway and Winfield for third place. Tournament championship game scheduled for 7:15 between the 1-seed Ellsbury and the 3-seed Silex Lady Owls. So that's what's coming up the next couple days, nights here from this 98th Bowling Green Invitational as we head into championship nights. Just 2 quarters away from reaching those championship nights.
Yes, and so we'll make the deciding factor here in this second half of who's going to make it to the championship and who will be playing for third place on Saturday. Bowling Green hoping to make it there, the host of the tournament, and I'm sure there's a lot of people here that are cheering them on that are wanting the same thing.
For Bowling Green, their scoring goes like this. 2 points for Zach Gibson, 3 for Blaine Bryant, 8 points for Marcus Starks. Bowling Green, 2 of 8 from the free throw line. That's not going to get it done, especially when you're down double digits at the half. For Winfield, they were 2 of 6. So really not much better as they're hitting at 33% of theirs. Bowling Green has hit a quarter of their free throws through the first 2 quarters of this ball game. 30-14, Winfield leads as the teams head back to their benches. Second half coming up in 1 minute on Eagle 102.
Bowling Green tournament coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by the Mercantile Bank, Young Enterprises Incorporated, and Pepsi.
One Multi-Sports Complex in Bowling Green is your year-round indoor facility to get your softball and baseball work in. Call Courtney at 573-324-2193 or Matthew at 573-324-8282 to schedule an appointment and to inquire about memberships. One Multi-Sports Complex just off VFW Road in Bowling Green.
Area high school sports on Eagle 102. Brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, State Farm Insurance, Cindy Blaylock agent, and Bowie General Services.
Start of the second half, just moments away. They didn't do any duck tossing tonight.
I know. I was really looking forward to that.
Huh.
It looks fun.
Yeah, that's another thing. You know, I want a foam basketball and I want to throw a duck.
I would like to participate in the duck throw. Please do it again this week.
I'm guessing they'll bring it back for championship night. I don't know. I want some ducks thrown. It was a fun game.
It was a fun game.
The first couple nights of this tournament. This one's kind of been a frustrating game for Bowling Green. They're down 16 after 2, 30-14. Winfield will have the ball to start the second half with that lead. And it's Peter Nickel, the senior, into the ball game. Back in to Kyman. Now to Brady Creech. Micah Burke with it as the starters are on the floor for Winfield. Nickel works against Eskew. Still going, gets it back to Micah Burke. Bowling Green looking a little more aggressive. Shot from the center of the lane is short. Blaine Bryant gets an uncontested rebound. Already a little bit of a change up defensively for Bowling Green. Here's Gam with it. Hands it off for Eskew. Back to Gam on the far point. Starters in there for Bowling Green. Eskew gets a long pass, has trouble with it, and has to come back again. Over to the far side, Gibson. Gibson, corner. Stark steps inside 3, puts up the jumper and scores. He's got 10 points. He's been the offense for Bowling Green so far in this ball game.
He was the only person to score for Bowling Green in the second quarter.
With it is Burke. Free throw line extended. Gives it off to Kyman on the baseline. Almost stepped out of bounds. Gets a cutting teammate. And
that's happened so many times tonight.
It was knocked away by Bryant, but Bowling Green couldn't come up with the ball. Now they do. Stark, no. Taken away by Burke. To Kyman, and no. Slow it down. Here's Gibson. To Gam.
You always have to be thinking ahead, but there's such thing as thinking too far ahead. Grab the ball first.
Here's a 3. There's a 3 for Gibson. Maybe that'll open things up a little bit. That's the start that the Bobcats needed here to the second half. They trail by 11, 30-19 at the hands of Winfield from the Bowling Green tournament on Eagle 102.
Bowling Green tournament coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by Lynn's Heritage House, Knight Equipment Company, and Advanced Physical Therapy.
Pepsi-Cola Bottling Company is a proud sponsor of the local schools and their athletes. When it's time to quench that thirst, reach for one of the many Pepsi products found in the local concession stands, including Pepsi, Mountain Dew, Sundrop, or the all-new Starry Lemon Lime. If you are wanting something other than soda, enjoy Bubbler, Clarbrun Water, Lipton Teas, Gatorade, and more. Pepsi-Cola Bottling Company in New Haven and Bowling Green wishes all the area athletes a great season.
Follow area high school sports throughout the season on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Shelter Insurance agent Tim Jenkins, Veolia Landscape Supply, Royal Banks, and a taste of Philly.
Brady Creech with the ball after the timeout. 30-19 Winfield. First 5 points of the half been scored by the Bobcats. Kyman Guarded closely by Gibson, almost stole it from him. Still traffic at the line, and finally they're going to call a foul. No. Timeout called by Winfield to avoid the 5-second call. 30-19, 6:01 to go in the third on Eagle 102.
Bowling Green tournament coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by Rick Rodhouse Insurance Agency, Hayden's Motorsports, and La Crosse Lumber Company.
Lynn's Heritage House in Louisiana offers affordable, home-like senior living, enabling your loved ones the independence they want and the services they need. Staffed 24 hours a day with low resident-to-staff ratio and designated areas to visit your loved ones safely, rest assured Lynn's Heritage House provides peace of mind for you and those you love. So if you or someone you know is ready for a retirement home or need care from a hospital stay or surgery, Lynn's Heritage House has rooms ready. Call to set up a tour and visit soon, 754-4020, or visit 800 Kelly Lane in Louisiana.
The area's best coverage of high school sports on Eagle 102, brought to you by Pike County Health Department, People's Savings Bank, and All Parts.
So the band is done. That takes a little air out.
Yeah. They played the national anthem.
Well, they played their full set.
Yeah, they played before the national anthem as well.
So, Winfield, I think they're a little frustrated to start the second half.
Yeah, Bowling Green's come out and been a different team.
30-19, 5 points have been trimmed off that deficit. Far side. Oh, wide open is Kyman.
Gibson got a hand in there, but able to put it off the glass was Kyman.
32-19 Winfield. 5:37 to go in the third quarter. Here's Bryant out high with it. To Gibson, now to Starks. How about Eskew from the corner? No. And the rebound pulled down by the Warriors, and that's tied up. Good job, Blaine Bryant. It's going to stay with Bowling Green.
32-19, 5:27 to play in the third quarter. Bowling Green trails Winfield. This game is to head to the championship.
Oh, and it's thrown away on the inbound. Brady Creech picks off the pass, takes it coast to coast, and is fouled by Starks, and slow to get up is Creech.
That's his second for Starks. They only have him for one.
That's what I have. As Brady Creech tries to walk it off a little bit. .522 to play in the third. And the first shot is good. He must be okay. 6 points. Scored by Brady Creech. He's 2 for 2 from the line. Second shot. Threw a little fakie on there. Second one's good. He's got the same shoes as Jack Logan.
Does Jack know?
I bet if he just heard that, he's on his way to the store. Drew Dalton, no, and the rebound saved by Winfield.
Good defense by Blaine Bryant.
Pass tipped. Nickel picks it up. And he's over the line to Creech. 4:56 to go, so that progress that Bowling Green made at the start of the quarter seems to have been erased. In fact, Winfield, don't get the easy bucket there, so they don't add to the lead. Here's Starks. He goes down hard.
Man.
We'll head to the line.
Photographers need to watch out tonight.
Yeah.
I don't know where Tanis is, but if she comes in this gym, she doesn't need to be under the basket.
Getting her helmet out of the car. 34-19. Starks to the line. The foul was the second on Peter Nickel, and the shot is good.
He has 3 in the third.
34-20. Bowling Green trails. And the second one good as well. 34-21. In the other gym, it's 51-22. Excuse me, 51-42. Clopton leading North Callaway. That's in the fourth. Kyman with Starks all over him, off of Marcus's foot, out of bounds. With 4:20 to go in the third quarter. 13-point lead for the Warriors. Gam, Eskew, Bryant, Starks, and Dalton out there for the Bobcats. Palmer, Creech, Kyman with the ball. The other Palmer, and Nickel. Nickel with the ball right now. Fakes from the three-point line, then gives it back to Brady Creech, who goes through the lane. Blocked by Bryant off the backboard, but his pass is taken to Brady Creech. Got Blaine Bryant up in the air, puts it off the glass and scores. He's got 9. 36-21, Starks.
Oh, he's down again.
Draws the foul, but take it easy on the floor. They just had it replaced a couple years ago.
It looks so nice, though. I saw some old pictures the other day of how it used to look.
Uh-huh.
Completely different world in here. It's so much brighter.
And the first shot's no good. He had been 2 for 2 in the half before that miss. Caden Palmer checked out after picking up his 4th foul. Second shot is good. So that gets the Bobcats a little bit closer, 14 points down. They tell Gibson, you're not coming in yet. Second time that's happened to him. Kyman with it in the backcourt to Burke. Micah Burke, pass tipped. Has it back, thought about 3. Gives it instead to Brady Creech out high. Creech to Palmer, back to Burke. Turnaround shot off the glass is good. Put a lot of English on that one to get it to go. And it's 38-22.
I think Blaine Bryant was caught off guard. Wasn't looking for the ball to go to Burke.
Like he was thinking Burke was going to dump it off. And that shot off the glass, good for Drew Dalton, his first points of the night. Back to a 14-point Winfield lead. Ooh, thought he carried the ball a little bit. 3 from the corner, good. Peter Nichols splashes that one down. 41-24. Askew trying for the answer. That's good.
It's his first 3 to go in, and it's his first points of the night.
Got to get him going. 41-27. So he trade trays. Here's Burke for 3. That one's good. Uh-oh. We're going to have a shootout, aren't we?
Sounds like it.
44-27. 2:40 to go. Askew bounce from behind. Fouls on the floor. And it's on Brady Creech, his third. Into the ball game, Daniel Barth. Kyman and Creech check out. Logan Keel came back in. Here's a 3. No, but a foul. He's going to shoot 3 free throws. To the line, Eskew. The foul, was that on Nickel?
I think so.
That's his third. Jace Eskew.
He's a little off tonight.
I would have called a violation on Peter Nickel. As Eskew was getting ready to shoot, he came right behind him at the 3-point line and yelled to a teammate. That's a violation.
Was missed by the officials.
Second one is good. See, he's doing it again. He hit 2 of 3. 44-29, but he was really close to him the first time. Here's Burke. To Camden Palmer. Palmer hands it off to Micah Burke. Back to Nickel. Dalton on him. Moves past. And now it's stripped. Taken right back by Nickel. Man, Bowling Green has gotten so many almost steals tonight, or almost rebounds. They get the rebound this time. Gibson with it across the line on a spin to the open Eskew. No. And we're going to have a foul against Gibson on the rebound. 44-29, minute 48 to go here in the third quarter. Championship semifinals of the Bowling Green Invitational, 98th Bowling Green Invitational as Hayden Grody comes in for the first time.
Got a lot of playing time the other night against Clopton.
He replaces Blaine Bryant. The foul was just the first on Gibson. Over in the other gym, it's 55-49, so North Callaway cutting into that Clopton lead a little bit there in the fourth quarter. With it, Brady Creech there, top of the key. A three for Kyman is good. And it's 47-29. Far side, Dalton. Minute 26 to go here in the third quarter. Eskew to Gibson. Steps inside, three, puts up the shot. Good. He's got 5 in the quarter, 7 in the game. Back to a 16-point lead for the Warriors. Minute 7 to go in the third quarter. There's about 9 steps to the basket. No good. Grody the rebound. To Gibson now. To Gam. 3 from the corner. Yes. Jace Eskew, his second 3 here in the third. Makes it 47-34. Here's Kyman. He traveled, lost the ball anyway. Long pass ahead. Here's Gibson. He was trying to get the 3, knocked away from him out of bounds.
Stays with Bowling Green.
Winfield did some good politicking there, but the official saw what actually happened. 33.3 seconds to go. 34 on the board for Bowling Green. 47, however, for Winfield. Jackson Charlton coming back in. No, he's not. Yeah, he is.
Had some issues over there.
He is
checking in.
Prancing into the ball game for Gibson. With it is Gam. 30 seconds to play. And was it out of bounds? Yeah.
Yep.
And Gam lucky he didn't get a technical.
Yeah, he came very, very close to that line. Looks like he stepped out and slams the ball down. He's not happy.
Yep. Saw a technical on a similar play earlier in the tournament.
That was on Monday night.
With it in the backcourt is Burke. Micah across the line, and they're going to get Blaine Bryant for his third foul. 19.9 seconds to go. Bowling Green down by 13. Neil Rainey back in for Blaine. Nickel. Pass tipped. Eskew almost took it. Kyman, and now a foul on Charlton. That was ill-advised with 16.6 seconds to go in the backcourt. Bowling Green just so frustrated, though.
They're making those silly mistakes.
Well, it's almost good things happen, but they can't finish it, you know?
They're right there, right where they need to be, and they just can't get it done. And a foul on Drew Dalton. Drew Dalton.
That's 3 fouls in the final 30 seconds. And that's between the 2 volleyball lines. I mean, this is nowhere near the basket. You're not preventing anything, and putback shot amongst 3 Bobcats. Brady Creech gets the rebound and the putback at the buzzer to make it 49-34 as we head to the 4th semifinals, championship semifinals of the 98th Bowling Green Invitational on Eagle 102.
Bowling Green Green tournament coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by Bowling Green Pharmacy, Fessler Insurance Agency, a branch of Country Financial, Alicia Koenig, owner and broker of Remax Realty Shop, and Kraus Realty.
Hey, I'm Megan Smelser, a physical therapist with Advanced Physical Therapy in Bowling Green. Along with treating many orthopedic conditions, we treat many neurological conditions as well, from vertigo, post-concussion syndrome, post-stroke, multiple sclerosis, and we are certified in the BIG program that is a well-known treatment for Parkinson's. Our biggest goal is for you to get back to what matters to you, whether that be your favorite hobbies, keeping up with your children or your grandchildren, or simply getting around your home with ease. At Advance, we know you have a choice when it comes to physical therapy. We hope you choose Advance PT. We are conveniently located across from the high school track and football field. Call us today to schedule your next physical therapy appointment at 573-324-6079.
Area high school sports on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Cellular and Satellite Center, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
Hear all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth. Sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
Winfield ball to start the fourth. They lead Bowling Green 49-34. They go forward with it. Starks falls down. Easy 2 points for Brady Creech. He's got 13. And Winfield starting to run away with this. Marcus back the other way. Lost control. Throws it to the backboard. Over and back violation against the Bobcats. Turnover gives it back to Winfield with 7:44 to go. And the Warriors have a 51-34 lead.
Everything that can go wrong for Bowling Green has gone wrong.
With it in the backcourt, Brady Creech. Creech takes it to the free throw line, kicks it out. 3-ball, nickel, no good. Eskew, the rebound uncontested. Here's Gam with it. Gam to Askew for 3, short. Gets its own rebound. Kicks it out to Gam. Gam, free throw line, dumps it off Blaine Bryant off the glass. Easy 2 there for Sideshow, and he's got 5 points. 51-36. Burke gives it to Kyman. Back to Creech. Minute gone here in the fourth. 51-36, and it's taken away. Cross the lane. Eskew to the basket. No, but a foul. We'll send Jace to the line. That's going to be number 4 on Peter Nickel.
Still a 15-point lead for Winfield. Bowling Green trying to make their way back into this one. 6:55 left to play. 51-36. Jace Eskew at the free throw line.
Actually, they gave that one to Kyman. And the first one rims out. He was 2 of 3 from the line before that shot. 8 points tonight. Things tightened up over in the other gym. 59-52. There's just 16 seconds to go, though. So it looks like Clopton going to make it into that consolation game against Louisiana. And the shot is good this time to give him 9 points on the night. 51-37. Winfield will take every, thrown away. Turnover gives it back to Bowling Green. Here's Game with it. 51-37. Eskew on the wing. Works to the center of the lane. Bothered from behind by Burke. Ball knocked around, and Winfield completes the takeaway. Long pass ahead to Micah Burke. His shot, no, but a foul. Going to be whistled on Gibson.
That'll be his second.
51-37, 6:27 to play in this ball game. Burke shot good. He's got 11 points. And it's 52-37. Second shot, good as well. Not much rotation on those, but they had them measured out well. Clopton won that game by 9, 61-52 over North Callaway. So the Thunderbirds out of the tournament in 2 games. Thrown away into the Bowling Green bench as Gibson had that one out of his reach. 6:15 to go. Here's Kyman working against Gibson. Gets it ahead to Creech. Creech kicks it back, and it's taken away by Starks. 2-on-1. Gibson goes to the hoop. No. Yeah, it did go in. Bryant was going in for the putback, but Gibson's shot somehow stuck to the rim and went down. 53-39. Almost stolen from behind. They get the pass down low. No good. Coming up empty was Logan Keel. Ahead, Gibson. Couple of stutter steps. Back to Blaine Bryant. Bryant throws it to Coach Smith. He tried to throw it back to SQ. Nonchalant. Not going to work.
He's the 6th man on the court.
Turnover gives it back to Winfield. Creech gets a pick in the backcourt from Kyman. Hands it off now for Palmer. Now to Nickel. To Kyman again. Works against Gibson. Far side now for Creech. Down to 5:10 to go in the ball game. Through the hands of Keel. Back to the Bobcats. 53-39. It's been a double-digit lead for a while for the Warriors. See if the Bobcats can do something about that. They trail by 14. Here's Gam. Means they need points and stops.
Something that they've been hard to come by today.
And a foul going to be whistled on Kyman. That's his 4th. It'd be good to start getting some of these guys out of the ball game.
Caden Palmer has 3. Brady Creech has 3.
Kyman and Caden Palmer both have 4. Nickel has 4, doesn't he?
Yes, Nickel does.
So Kyman checks out. He almost picked up his 5th right there. Gam to Starks. 4:40 to play. To the near side for SQ. He takes the 3. It's short. And the rebound grabbed by Palmer.
Still 4 guys down low, able to get the rebound for Winfield.
And Nickel has room. He almost stepped into an open 3. That shot off the glass, good. Nickel with 13 points. 55-39. Little floater pass. And taken away. Taken back by, nope. And we're going to have a foul.
It's going to go on Starks.
Brady Creech saying that was an intentional foul. I don't think ever going for a loose rebound is an intentional, or a loose ball is an intentional foul.
That's the 2nd on Starks.
I'm frustrated up here.
Yeah.
The shot, no good. The front half of a 1-and-1 for Palmer. He's 0 for 3 from the line. Bryant, charge. That's Blaine's 4th. Turnover gives it back to the Warriors with 3:59 to go. You want a shot, you have to be 10 or below at the midway point, you would think. That's not the case for the Bobcats right now.
Unless you can get starting 5 to foul out.
And a putback, Nickel, good, and a foul.
First one from Nickel, good.
So they get 58-39. That actually completed the 3-point play. So he's got 16 points. So much pressure on the ball from the Warriors. That shot no good, and there's another Starks foul, and he's done. No, he's at 3, sorry.
He has 3.
Yeah, I was looking at the wrong guy.
He's pulling himself out of the game.
Yep.
Be Dalton coming in.
Yep, but he has to wait until the free throw. So, and it is a 2-shot foul, so it will come in.
Coming in for Winfield is Caden Kyman.
Palmer. The Bowling Green student section says, let's play football. Unfortunately, that's not what we're doing today.
No. For the first half, there was a lot of heavy contact, which resembled football in some ways.
Second shot is good. That's his first point tonight. Makes it 59-39. 20-point ball game, 3.5 to play. Stolen by Nickel. And Askew can't believe it that there was no foul called on that one. Now into the backcourt. And a foul called against Bowling Green. And Nickel tried to knock down the official like he was the head pin there. We're bowling for dollars here in the final 3.5 minutes.
Second foul on Drew Dalton.
And his shot is good. Peter Nickel. 2 for 2 from the line. And it's a 21-point lead. That's the biggest of the night for the Warriors. Can't hit the second. Askew the rebound all by himself to Gam. Now for Askew. To Gibson for 3, no good. Out of bounds, last touch by the Warriors, so it's going to stay with Bowling Green with 3:04 to go. Askew off the inbound. Over to Gam. How about Dalton for 3 over everything? Rebound. Ooh, that had some English on it.
It did. It's been very odd.
Out of bounds off of the Bobcats. Down to 2:54 to play. And very deliberately across the line is Brady Creech.
Running some clock time down.
To Kyman, and he's off the glass for 2 more. He's got 11. 62-39. Gam got pretty good pop there from behind, and now a block on a 3 by Nickel. Nickel floats one and scores. From the baseline, Peter Nickel. And an insult to injury tonight. Lob pass, Dalton takes it baseline and he puts it in. Drew Dalton steps inside, 3 all the way to the paint. Gets the bucket, now a timeout taken by the Bobcats. They trail by 23, 64-41, 2:11 to go here in the fourth on Eagle 102.
Bowling Green tournament coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by Southside, Castile's Color Wheel, and Bibb Beach and Collier Funeral Homes and Crematory.
Think about all that's important to you, your family, your possessions, and your future. Pick up the phone and call Rick Rodhouse from Country Financial. He, along with his staff, will assist you with insurance coverage to protect what matters most, in addition to preparing you for the future. Best of all, Rick will take the time to get to know you and find solutions for your budget. For coverage you need at a price you can afford, contact Rick Rodhouse Insurance Agency in Pleasant Hill to chat about your insurance needs today.
Follow area high school sports on KJFM Radio. Brought to you by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Young Enterprises, and Family Drug.
64-41, Winfield in control here in the men's semifinals of the Bowling Green Invitational. So it's looking more and more like we're going to have Ellsbury against Winfield in the championship game. And then Bowling Green Van Far, a rematch of a game that was played on Friday the 13th of this month.
As you mentioned, is for third place. Your consolation game, Clopton, Louisiana.
Which that's just bizarre world, too, that those two are going to play for consolation. Near side, Burke Back for Nickel. And to Camden Palmer. Minute 50 to go. Whole new set of Bobcats out there. The starters, except for Gibson, are done, I think. Grody the rebound to Gibson. Has Crumwitty. Nate, three, in and out. Put back, Rainey, no.
Aiden Grody couldn't get the rebound. Falls into the hands of Brady Creech.
And we're going to have a timeout taken by Winfield with a minute 23 to go. 64-41, full timeout here in the fourth on Eagle 102.
Bowling Green tournament coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by Kara and Cliff at Show Me Caviar LLC, County Market, and Pike County Memorial Hospital.
With 14 stores across Missouri and Illinois, La Crosse Lumber Company provides lumber, quality products, and service to homeowners, builders, DIYers, and more. With some of the top brand names in the business available, La Crosse Lumber has what you need for your next project. Stop into any location for a free estimate before you start your next build. La Crosse Lumber Company, the oldest, most reliable lumber and hardware company in the Midwest since 1873.
High school sports on your area sports leader, Eagle 102. Brought to you by Bowling Green Tractor, Vicky Cadwalder, Real Estate, and Ingram Plumbing.
After the timeout, the Warriors with the ball. We're down to 50 seconds to go. Ellsbury Winfield for the championship on Saturday afternoon, almost evening. Scheduled for a 5 o'clock start, and that'll be the third on Jackson. No points in this game for Charlton. We're down to 43.6 seconds to go, and to the line. Well, so far down the bench, we don't have the number 32. Free throw no good.
Pulled all the starters for Winfield. Put in some other guys that play JV. Gotten some varsity minutes tonight.
Grody gets the rebound to Jackson. To Crumwitty, back up top. Gibson has his three blocked, right back to his hands. Floater through the lane, no good. Aiden Grody, his putback, no, but a foul. That really just sums up Bowling Green's night.
Yep. Minus the fact that it didn't have any stripping of the ball from their hands, but
I just
tough night.
Yeah, all around. And Grody's shot's no good. I just saw Turnbull leave. He knows who he's facing on Saturday.
Be the Winfield Warriors.
Second shot no good. Rebound Crumwitty. That shot no good.
Jackson tried to hand it off to Aiden Grody.
Down to 12 seconds.
And they're going to hold it as the Winfield bench stands and claps and cheers as they are headed to the championship of the 98th Annual Bowling Green Tournament. They'll play on Saturday, and they will face the Ellsbury Indians.
64-41 our final. Try and explain it to you when we start the postgame for you next on Eagle 102.
The Eagle 102 postgame show is coming up.
If you're ready to start tanning but feel like you never have time, Custom Works Salon in Bowling Green has the answer for you. Chrissy and the gang now offer 24-hour tanning. For only $55 a month, you can get your glow on. Custom Works also has new hours. On Tuesdays, the salon is open until 8 p.m. Visit their Facebook page for a full list of times. Custom Works Salon, 405 South Court Street in Bowling Green. The friendly and caring staff at Advanced Eye Care have just one goal in mind: to provide professional eye care for the entire family, from comprehensive eye exams to management of glaucoma and cataracts, refractive surgery to specialty contact lenses. You can count on Advanced Eye Care to provide vision for a lifetime. 3 locations to serve you: Bowling Green, Winfield, and Troy, or visit online at aecmo.com. Doctors Denise Harvey, Jessica Downs, Jackie Mudd, and staff hope to see you soon at Advanced Eye Care.
Castile Color Wheel has been proudly serving Pittsfield and the surrounding community since 1950 and is an expanded retail area. They began as a paint retailer handling Benjamin Moore and Pittsburgh paints, developing into a full-service decorating center, including wall coverings and Hunter Douglas custom window treatments. Castile over the years has expanded with home decor, high-quality gift items, bridal and baby registry, an upscale ladies and children's boutique. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. and Saturday, 8 until noon. Let Castile's be your one-stop shop, located just off the northwest corner of the square in Pittsfield.
The most complete coverage of high school sports is on Eagle 102, and it's brought to you by Mid-America Auto and Towing, the Mercantile Bank, and Pike County Mutual Insurance.
Bringing you all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana. Time now for the Eagle 102 postgame show on KJFM.
Final in this one, Winfield beats Bowling Green by a score of 64-41, and will play Ellsbury in the Bowling Green Tournament Championship. Just a frustrating night for the Bobcats. Whenever something good would happen, the ball would fall off their hand or someone would slap it from behind, and Winfield be going the other way for 2 points. I mean, it was just over and over again. It really seemed like the Warriors had Bowling Green off their game, whether it was from some chatter or from some disguised slapping. It just seemed like Bowling Green from the opening tip was off their game tonight.
Winfield had the momentum early, and so whenever you have that as well and you're able to carry it through 4 quarters and you're able to put a team away early, that kind of makes a statement for the rest of the night. And so Bowling Green really was a completely different team than we saw on Tuesday, and there's really no other way to put it other than there was good things that could have happened. They were right there on the verge of it, and then all of a sudden it just went to someone else. It's like watching your dreams fade into other people's hands. And
exactly.
So they were definitely wanting that championship, and sometimes you can want it too bad, and you put a lot of pressure on yourself, and you want to get back to that championship game, and then that just kind of messes with how you play the rest of the game as well. Lots of 3-point shots were taken by the Bobcats, and a lot of 3-point shots were missed as well.
Yeah, the first half, they must have taken 16 and hit 1 in the entire half. That sets up a championship against between Ellsbury and Winfield, and Ellsbury has beaten Winfield already twice this year, both in tournament play at the Warrenton Jamboree. They beat them 63-54. That was the first game of the season, actually, back on November 19th, and then they beat them again in the championship at the Winfield Tip-Off Classic, 61-50. That was on December 3rd. So it's been a while since they've seen each other, but so far Ellsbury has had the edge 2-0 in those matchups this season.
Should be a really good one on Saturday. Winfield is there for a reason. They put on a good performance both tonight and in the opening round of play, and so should be a good one between Winfield and Ellsbury, and then we'll have a couple of good third place and consolation games as Bowling Green and Van Far have already matched up earlier this year, Louisiana and Clopton also, so should be a good night of ball on Saturday.
64-41 our final. Winfield over Bowling Green. We'll get those final scoring numbers and set the bracket for the 2 championship nights after this on KJFM.
Bowling Green tournament coverage with Eagle 102 Sports brought to you by Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, Center Locker Service, and PJ Salon.
I'm Alicia Koenig, owner of Remax Realty Shop in Bowling Green. Whether buying or selling, you need an agent who has the right connections and strategies to help you reach your goals. Remax Realty Shop team is here to help.
I'm Mark Long.
I'm Allison Miller.
I'm Les Orr.
I'm Kelly Crane.
I'm Zach Miller.
I'm Brittany Kidd.
I'm Zach Browning.
Whether you want someone to take the wheel for you, or maybe you are just feeling overwhelmed with the process, give us a call today. We'll both be glad you did. Remax Realty Shop, Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
Don't have time to stop by the bank? That's not a problem if you're a customer of People's Bank and Trust. With our mobile and online banking service, you can now bank from anywhere. Deposit checks, pay bills, transfer funds between accounts, check the latest activity on your account, and view images of your checks, all from the convenience of your desktop and smartphone. So start banking on your schedule and download the People's Bank and Trust app today. People's Bank and Trust, hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC.
The best coverage of high school sports on KJFM is brought to you by County Market in Louisiana and Vandalia, Perkins Electrical Services, and Bowling Green Pharmacy.
It was Winfield getting the win over Bowling Green here in the 98th annual Bowling Green tournament. It was semifinal round. Bowling Green, if they would have won, they would have been in the championship, but they will play for third place on Saturday. Breaking down some scoring from tonight in the middle school gym at 5:30. It was Louisiana and Silex. It was Louisiana getting the victory 80-42. They had like 51 points in the first half. Kind of crazy to think about, but 80-42 was the final score. Silex is out of the tournament. Louisiana advances on to the consolation at 6:50 in the middle school gym. It was Clopton getting the victory over North Callaway 61-52. So Clopton will take on Louisiana on Saturday, 2 o'clock here in the high school gym for the consolation prize. Here in the high school gym tonight, 2 games you heard on Eagle 102. The one that we just wrapped up was Bowling Green and Winfield. Winfield got the victory 64-41. Bowling Green will play for third place on Saturday at 3:30 against Van Far as they fell to Ellsbury 60-39. So it's Ellsbury, Winfield in the championship on Saturday at 5 o'clock. And for the third place game, it is Van Far and Bowling Green at 3:30 here in the high school gym.
And I think we're going to see a completely different game than the one we saw a couple of weeks ago between Bowling Green and Van Far. Well, actually, that was a close game. It's going to have a different tone from the start, I think.
I think so, too. And Bowling Green, if they can come out and play as well as they did earlier in the week, they are a completely different team, and it's going to put some pressure on Van Far. They also have a height advantage, but Van Far is very scrappy, and they're going to stay in a game, and they're going to have defense to keep them in that game. So should be a good matchup, especially since they've already played.
Did we do final scoring?
Yes, we
stepped
did.
away for a second.
Yep, we did final scoring. We have not set up the girls' bracket for tomorrow. Taking a look at a couple of things that we have for tomorrow night. It is championship night for the girls. We're going to start earlier as Clopton and Louisiana will play for the consolation at 4:30 here in the high school gym, followed by North Callaway and Winfield playing in the third place game, and then in the championship game, it's Ellsbury and Silex, and that's at 7:15 tomorrow night. So Ellsbury, Silex playing for the championship. Third place, it's North Callaway, Winfield, and playing for consolation, it's Clopton and Louisiana. So a similar matchup as the boys are also playing for consolation on Saturday, and for Clopton and Louisiana.
Final in this one, 64-41, Winfield over Bowling Green, and that wraps up all the preliminaries. On to the 2 championship nights starting tomorrow again, a 4:15 pregame here on Eagle 102. For Maddie, it's Mark saying we'll see you tomorrow night for more championship basketball right here on Eagle 102.
You've been listening to Area High School Sports on Eagle 102. Join us each week as we bring you the best of area high school sports on air at 102.1, online at kjfmradio.com, and on the KJFM radio app. You can find a full recap of scores online and daily during Eagle 102 Sports, all from your area sports leader, KJFM Radio. You're listening to